Here in Missouri, we're tackling our challenges head on. We're bringing people together. And we're not letting politics get in the way of doing what's right. No, we're doing things differently here in Missouri, and you know what? It's working. Take just a second to look around the country. Other states have seen their capitals nearly shut down because of partisanship and the inability to come together. Washington, D.C. is mired in gridlock, lots of fighting and finger pointing. Folks too busy yelling at each other to recognize where common ground may exist. You know, we've shown we're better than that in Missouri. Instead of yelling at one another, we're working with each other. We're not pointing fingers, we're extending hands. Together, we're showing that there's a lot more that unites Missourian than divides us. Together, we're showing that folks from our big cities and folks from our small rural towns can come together. Together, we're showing that there are issues where folks from different sides of the aisle can find a common ground. It may be harder to do that. It may be more challenging to do that. But we have been and will be up to that task because the challenges we faced these past few years have been too big to just do it the old way. In 2008, we got hit with a national recession, the likes of which most of us have never seen. To then be followed by a series of unspeakable natural disasters, the likes of which we pray we'll never see again. Yeah, the challenges have been tough, but the people of Missouri have been tougher. When I took office, we faced a huge budget shortfall right out of the gate, but we didn't throw up our hands and bury our heads in the sand. We didn't expect a handout or beg for a bailout. We got to work, and we did it together. Together, we cut waste to make government more efficient, balanced our state budget every year, and we did it without raising taxes on families or businesses. That commitment to fiscal responsibility has earned Missouri our perfect AAA credit rating. We're one of only a few AAA states in the nation. And in making the tough decisions to balance the budget, we have stayed true to our values. Standing up for working Missourians. Standing up for disabled Missourians who just want to live productive and independent lives. Standing up for small business owners who just want a chance to compete with the big guys and create jobs in their communities, and standing up for our children. Because we believe every child in our state deserves a quality education. Unlike other states, we've kept level funding for our K-12 classrooms even in the toughest budget times, and because we've managed our money well, this year we're doing even better. We provided all-time record funding for K-12 education because we value our public schools and we value our public school teachers. And we all know there's nothing more important than preparing our children for the new economy that awaits them. That's why we're making sure that more young Missourians are getting real-world training for the skills they need. Because I got to tell you, Missourians, we're the hardest working people in America. When given the opportunities and the skills, Missourians rise to the occasion and outwork anyone in the world. And you know what? Businesses are starting to take notice of that. Instead of shutting down its plant at Clay Como near Kansas City, Ford is expanding it with a $1 billion investment that will create 1,600 new jobs and insource a vehicle that's being made in Europe and make it here in the Show Me State. On the other side of the state in Wentzville, General Motors just broke ground on a $380 million expansion. It'll create another 1,600 jobs. Both of these together lighting up that parks network and suppliers network throughout all corners of our state. Those aren't just jobs, they're careers. And we're seeing it all across the state. We're moving forward. We can't stop now. Together, we are coming out of this national recession, and we're coming out stronger. Since January of 2009, Missouri's unemployment rate has dropped more dramatically than every state in the nation but 2. And the state's unemployment rate is now well below the national average. We have more work to do, but we're moving forward. Together, we expanded our A+ scholarship program so that an additional 65,000 Missouri high school students can earn a degree at one of our community colleges and enter the workforce debt-free. Working together, we work with our college president to freeze tuition for 2 years. That's unprecedented. And now Missouri leads the nation in holding down the cost of college tuition. We're number 1. We're moving forward. But we can't stop now. When I took office, too many families who had a child with autism were unable to get their insurance companies to cover the proper treatment their children needed. No more. Together, we made sure that families with an autistic child will now and forever get the care they need to live up to their potential. We're moving forward, but we can't stop now. A few years ago, there were thousands of Missourians with developmental disabilities who were unable to get the services they needed to live full, independent lives, and that was simply unacceptable. So we changed it. Together, we launched the Partnership for Hope to provide care for disabled friends and neighbors. Today, that partnership serves 1,300 Missourians from 1,300 Missouri families with developmental disabilities across 91 counties in our state, including Berry, Christian, Dade, Greene, Ozark, Taney, and this region alone. This program is changing lives. Friends, in very real ways. One by one, we're moving forward. We just can't stop now. We've moved forward by uniting around the values that we all share. The values of family, of faith, of neighbor helping neighbor. That Missouri spirit has served us well these past couple of years, when many parts of our state were hit with devastating natural disasters, floods, droughts, blizzards, tornadoes. Because from all those disasters, the likes of which we've never seen, rose a spirit of togetherness, the likes of which we've also never seen. The people of Missouri have lived up to the name we earned years ago, the Show Me State.